Good evening, all my friends. Welcome to Mystery Islands. I'm Michael David. Enjoy this beautiful wooden ship as I have a chat with you. We're going to do some personal development. I'll do it with you, side by side, and I'll make some videos on different topics, and we'll kind of clean up ourselves and our lives personally, and then we will dive into some more deeper ancient mysteries and try to get to the truth of the history of our planet. So I chose the ship because I do live at the ocean, and so the first lesson tonight, for starters, is to be near nature, to be around it, and to enjoy it, and have it offer you peace. If you live in the mountains, then that's what you'll be doing. You'll be experiencing the mountains. If you're in the desert, if you're in the city, then you have to find a park or a canyon or a hillside or some kind of getaway. So I do live at the beach, and the salt air and salt water is cleansing and healing. There are negative ions in the water if you walk along the crashing waves. Millions of those ions surround you and heal you and refresh you. And if you can't get near the ocean, you can get a salt lamp and turn that on for the negative ions, or you can go to a crashing waterfall and go near that. But going to the beach is very healing in many different ways, so it's important to take out time during your week to walk along the beach or a lake, go on a hike, and this is what's known as an active meditation. I'm going to ask you to turn off your music, your headphones, your headsets. There's not going to be a lot of technology on this channel. I'll explain why a bit later, but this is going to be kind of jumping off that train of massive technology, massive social media, and simplifying life and keeping a balance. So the idea is to find nature, go on a walk and a hike, and just clear your mind. And as you're walking for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, what have you, see what thoughts bubble up to the surface. That's a walking meditation. You don't have to sit still in a cross-legged position and try to hold perfectly still. You can do that if you want, but a lot of us are restless, and we need a walking meditation or an active meditation. You can take a bike in the woods. Doesn't have to be walking. You can be creative. Take a swim. These are just ideas. It's up to you to adapt as you see fit. I have a boat, so I can go out of my boat. Hence the visual here. So that's one thing let's all start doing to cleanse our minds, our souls, and our spirits, because we will need mental clarity to go on our journey in Mystery Islands and dig for these ancient mysteries. It's complex what we'll be doing, and I've already made 5 movies. They're at mysteryislands.net, and they cover a lot of the ancient astronaut theory, a lot of the Anunnaki, but we're going to go as deep as we can go and try to find out as much as we can about our history leading up to the present. So some of the other things we'll be doing in this series of videos is cleansing our environment, healing our bodies with healthy food, working on some health issues, essential oils and aromatherapy, gemstones. We'll be using some tools, oracles like the tarot. I've been in metaphysics a long time, and I have knowledge in various areas. It's my path right now to step up and teach, be a light worker on the internet. Don't worry about comments; they'll be turned off. It's just for people not to be negative or critical, but to enjoy the audio of this pathway, this meditation, these little teachings, and to have light shown upon the internet. because the internet can be used for terrible darkness and negativity, of course, nasty gossip, etc. We all know all those websites are out there. Or you can find a place like Mystery Islands, where we're either going to be searching out mysteries of life, like the pyramids and the giants, fun things like that, or we'll be doing some personal development and how to make your life better. Life is like a stair step. We keep reaching higher and higher on that stair step. So I'll close out this video today telling you a little bit more about my group, my generation, my group of people. We're known as Generation X. We came after the baby boomers, after the hippies, so we were born late 60s or 70s up till about 1980. And you don't hear too much about us. We're a little bit more quiet. We stay in the background. If you missed Woodstock, but you were the first generation of MTV, then you know who we are. A lot of us are kind of got into new wave music, like the Cars, Depeche Mode. We have a cool attitude. We kind of surf our way through life, or I used to be a skateboarder, and if you listen to new wave music, you'll kind of get the vibe of how we are. A lot of us, we're like your cool older brothers and sisters. I hope you think of us that way. And so we're just going to share some information. It's not heavy-handed. We did come after the hippie generation. Like I said, we missed Woodstock, and Vietnam was maybe a very tiny memory in our background. But a lot of us were kids of the 70s and became teens and young adults in the 80s. And what I'm leading up to here in this first little lesson is we are comfortable with simple technology, and we're happy with it. We played the first video games, very simple things like Pong, Pac-Man, and we still like them. And the first computers, Apple, very simple and easy technology. And I'll be keeping my website low tech, just very simple, easy to manage, and not getting lost